Hey everybody, it's Kathie J here. I just wanted to give you a review of Pete Davidson's new movie, The King of Staten Island. It comes out this Friday. It's going to be available on your streaming devices this Friday, June 12th. So I just wanted to give you a review because I've already had the privilege of seeing it. The first thing is, should you rent it? I'm telling you yes. The first reason is because it's good. It's funny. It's Judd Apatow. He's the best director. He's one of my all-time favorites. And the second reason is because it's funny and it's something new. And we all need something new to watch. You probably exhausted Netflix and Hulu and everything else. So it's about Pete Davidson. It's kind of like a parallel universe to Pete Davidson's real life because Pete Davidson's father was a firefighter that passed away on 9/11. And in the movie, Pete Davidson's father is a firefighter that passed away in an apartment building fire. And so he is having a hard time adulting growing up. And everyone around him walks on eggshells because he's a good guy, but they all tell him, you gotta kind of grow up. You can't live in your mom's basement being a stoner forever, which is, like I said, the good soul that has to finally accept that they need to become a better person. So Amy Schumer in Trainwreck, she had to stop drinking, stop being an alcoholic and a slut, but we love that about her. Steve Carell had to realize he couldn't keep all of those collector's items, the action figures and stuff. And in this one, Pete Davidson realizes he's got to grow up and get a job and a future and figure out where he's going in life. So Marissa Tomei plays his mom, and who doesn't love seeing Marissa Tomei on screen? Doesn't matter what she's doing, I love watching her. She's awesome. She's a delight. The love interest for her is comedian Bill Burr. And Bill Burr, I mean, he's just so awesome. I've always been a fan of Bill Burr, but he did a really good job playing the dad, a firefighter. And when he and Pete Davidson start going back at it, it's just really funny. But there's love between them. It's funny. So there's some serious moments. I mean, a lot of Judd Apatow movies. Sometimes I find myself going, ooh, another conversation. We don't need another conversation. Or this is 15 minutes too long. There was a little of that in this movie. This movie has a little bit more serious stuff because, he's really struggling. Pete Davidson is. So it's a little bit more serious, but there was a part that caught me off guard. There was a lot of laugh out loud moments, but this part caught me off guard, and I started laughing, and it was hilarious right up until it got very serious again. And I'm just going to say this. If you're going to do something illegal, make sure your ringtone's off. Make sure your ringer's off. That's all. I'm just going to say that. But that was a hilarious laugh out loud moment. And, so Judd Apatow and Leslie Mann, I love his wife Leslie Mann. Their daughter Maude plays Pete Davidson's younger sister, and she's awesome in this. And it was really good to see her acting chops, and she's got a really bright future ahead of her. So I just think that it's really cool to see the tribute that has been made in this movie for Pete's dad and firefighters everywhere, because you see the sacrifice that they make as a first responder, as a firefighter. You see the sacrifice that they make through the eyes of their child, which is Pete Davidson. Like, he's mad that his dad chose that as a profession, that he went to work one day and poof, he was killed in an accident. So, but when you see it through his eyes, you feel the anger, but you also, he's there with the firefighters, and they understand the sacrifice that they put their families in, and God bless you all for doing that, and thank you for doing that, because there's a part in the movie where Judd Apatow just totally nailed it with showing the experience, the training, the education, the importance of our firefighters, men and women that are on the front line helping us when something goes wrong and then we need an emergency. Thank God they're there. And so Pete Davidson, I hope he's aware of what a beautiful, awesome tribute this is to his dad. So it's funny, and I want you to hit me up after you rent it this weekend and tell me what you think about the ringtone robbery scene. Did you find it as funny as I did? I actually thought it could have gone on a little longer because it just was unexpectedly hilarious. So, but that's what you get with Judd Apatow. So I'm saying King of Staten Island, yes, you should rent it this weekend, have a little date night, and sit down and just laugh, enjoy yourself, and that's all. So something new to watch. It'll be streaming this weekend beginning June 12th. Bye, guys.